Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. We just got ourselves attacked at a cemetery for our friend Sam Watts. And now we have to leave. And guess what? It's not going to be simple. There's another summoning point. We got some karma, so we've done some upgrades. But this is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. There's a summoning point. There's a summoning point. It might be that all the ghouls are already broken out, though. I suppose I could have used the quiet bomb, and that would have kept the ghouls from interfering. Comets did increase his quickness and AP for 2 rounds. What would you like to do with this item? I'd like to send this item to my... I'm going to leave this item alone. I'm not interested in combat drugs. Okay. Head to the Seamstresses Union to regroup and hire a team? Confirm. Okay, so I seem to remember last time that the ghouls didn't attack until after I had done the interrogation. Maybe I had managed to do it quietly somehow. Anyway, moving parts. You put the pieces together. Jessica Watts was reassembling her mother Melinda, gathering her missing organs to allow Melinda a decent burial. Organs Sam sold for a quick buck after her death. The ghoul attack after the ceremony didn't appear to be part of Lynn Telestrian's attempt to get you out of Jessica's way. They were just more victims of Magic's helter-skelter return to the world. Lynn's well-armed security unit was a different animal entirely. You head back to the Union to resupply and rearm. Whatever Lynn and Jessica are involved with, it appears to be a large operation, and the trail leads to Universal Brotherhood. I do not like this. I've played this before. I know what's coming. I do not like messing with the Universal Brotherhood. I do not. Okay, talk to Mr. Delilah to hire runners. Hire a team. Coyote's coming. I think... we'll go with Shiny Bit and Johnny Boy again. What do? You do you have cyberware? You do indeed have cyberware. Bone lacing. 6 hit point. Plus 3% to hit. You have some really basic cyberware. I usually have good hits with Johnny Boy. I'm going to go with Darling Deviant this time. Here we go. That's a lot of money on my... Yep. I'm going to have to do a run eventually to get money towards Brotherhood. It takes nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way from the squalor of the Redmond Barrens across the bridge to the Seattle waterfront and the Universal Brotherhood. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon highlights and an enormous set of glass double doors. Through the windows you can see activity within, smiling, happy disciples, shuffling along in beige pajamas and slippers. A greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards Brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. I think I have everything I want. Yeah. What's this? Abomination Elemental Fetish. Actually, I'm going to remove you. I'm going to remove you, and I'm going to get some... I do not have any more med kits. This is lovely. Okay, we'll get the water back in. No, no, no. Actually, let's take you out. We'll go ahead and throw in the grenade again. My thrown weapon skill is pretty rubbish, but it's something. I'll go ahead and put in another. I'll put in an earth elemental. Okay, confirm. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. I used to remember having to infiltrate the Universal Brotherhood, so I'm not sure what's up. Okay. Maria Mercurial fan. The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as the rock star. Hey, how you doing? You here for the Maria Mercurial concert? You bet. Can you get me in? I wish I could get in. They just announced this thing an hour ago, all spontaneous like. Of course, by the time I got here, all the tickets were already gone. I'm going to try and find a better spot to hear. That is interesting. Slick security guard and a dealer. May I help you? Can I get into the concert? That's not up to me. The concert was only announced an hour ago, but the tickets are already sold out. Sorry, nothing I can do. Do you work for the Rockstar? Yes, ma'am, I work for Maria Mercurial. Something I can do for you? I'd like to meet Maria Mercurial. Lots of people want to meet her. Do lots of people have this much Nuyen? Ma'am, my job is to protect the Silver Lady. Do you think I'd be worth anything if I could be bribed that easily? Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see on the Tri-D. On the Tri-D. Suit yourself, Trump. Oops, I didn't read what I actually said. Okay, let's see what you have to say. It wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer. Although no police are nearby, he plays the part as if his performance was part of the experience. Psst. Yo, you like nerps? Maybe something stronger? I didn't know there was a concert today. Who's playing? Maria Mercurial, the Silver Lady. She is the waviest. So smooth. I love her chromed cyber limbs. She's kind of fallen off the radar lately, though. Looks like she's making its comeback. When does the show start? It's going to be hours. They're just started setting up and a crowd is already forming. This is her town, so it's no surprise. Nerps? You've been living under a rock, am I? Nerps is the wonder drug. It'll cure what ails you. I'll pass. Okay. I'm trying to remember what... Wow, she is very cybered. Then again, it may be a puppet. Okay. Hello, Patrick. Welcome, sister. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? Thinking about it. We totally understand. Once you hear our message, we believe you will see that there is a better way. Come in and find the power of belonging. Sounds good. Then go right in, sister. Someone from the counseling center would love to talk with you. They're not going to let me. You hear the sounds of soft music playing within, and with many soft slippers gliding across. Sounds like many soft slippers gliding across a smooth floor. Let's go ahead and go in. Oh, sister, I forgot to mention. Everyone must enter the Universal Brotherhood alone. I'm going to need some moral support. In order to become a part of a larger family, we must first know ourselves. You need to hear our message in solitude so that your mind can be clear from a distraction in the shackles of this heartbreakingly oppressive world. I understand. Carry whispers in your ear. We'll wait outside for you, good Thoth. I'll take the team and circle around the building looking for another way in. I'll chirp you on your comm link if we find one. And here's where I'm going to really wish I had played a decker. Or somebody with decking skills, at least. In contrast to the noise and energy of the crowd outside, the lobby of the Universal Brotherhood is sedate, tranquil, acquiescent. The low music piped through the room is something from a day spa mixed with a planetarium sky show, allowing listeners to achieve maximum relaxation while reaching for the stars. Brothers and sisters from every race and every branch of meta-humanity mill about with blissful smiles and shining eyes, greeting each other with head nods, palm touches, and murmured blessings. The woman at the front desk offers you a welcoming smile as you enter, her hand automatically moving to her stack of religious literature. Lovely. Okay, very pristine, very clean. That's where you get some of the most dangerous parts in Shadowrun. Hi, welcome to the Universal Brotherhood. I will be with you in just a second. She turns to the other woman at the desk. Sister Monica, you have to be more careful with your ID. She reaches down to a box on the floor. Here is a blank key card. Take it and your ruined card to Brother Christopher, and he will let you into the office to program a new one. Thank you, Sister Sally. Of course, truth makes us one. That's an important thing. The young lady turns back to you and smiles. I'm sorry about that. How can I help you today? What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. This is our Seattle chapter. There are more popping up every day. We're especially hopeful about the one that'll be popping up in Chicago. You'll see, it'll change the entire city. Is Jessica Watts here? Sorry, I keep doing spoilers. I'm sorry, I don't know. I only see Grandmother Jessica as at special ceremonies, and even then only at a distance. You might ask Mother Lynn Telestrian, if you can catch her at the auditorium. Why is Jessica Watts called Grandmother Jessica? At the Universal Brotherhood, we learned that the world is all one family. When you choose the path of belonging, you become one of our brothers or sisters. We are led by our fathers and mothers, who are in turn led by Grandmother Jessica, the Seattle family's matriarch. So it's a rank thing. Is Lynn Telestrian here? I believe so. I think she arrived at the end of Father Willie's talk, so you might still find her in the auditorium. Can I have a blank key card? She looks at you perplexed. I don't know why you would need one. They are only used to replace the cards of brothers and sisters who have damaged theirs. Did you know there is a Maria Mercurial concert going on right outside? Her eyes light up. I know, isn't it exciting? I am such a big fan of hers. The first time I heard Who Weeps for the Children, I melted inside. Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs outside right now. I know the elders will... She chews her lips, torn, then makes a decision. I know the elders will frown on this, but I've just got to go get her autograph. I mean, it's Maria Mercurial. I strongly suspect Maria Mercurial is a Vocaloid. Next to the desk is a cardboard box filled with blank Universal Brotherhood ID cards. If you could get one and damage it, maybe you could use it to get into the office and program a new card. Take a blank key card. You slip a blank key card into your pocket. We need to damage it now. Whoa, can we get another one? We'll take another one. You already have one, and there's a large stack in the box if you need another one. Okay. Ooh, who are you? Sister Wilma. Hello, sister. What can I help you with? I have some questions. That's why we are here. What are your questions? Do you like it here? I love being part of the Universal Brotherhood. Belonging helps everyone. We have a free soup kitchen that feeds hundreds of people every day, educational talks in our auditorium, and a counseling center to help prospective members with a deep one-on-one therapy. Is there a computer terminal I can use? No, we believe it is important to remove mundane distractions from our daily lives so we can focus on the truth. Our only computers are in the office, and that's off limits to the prospective members. Where is the counseling center? Just on the other side of the entrance lobby. Thanks, I'm going to look around. Truth makes us one. Yeah, okay. I've already asked all the questions. Okay, truth makes us one. Yeah. Let's go look over here. Members only. Oh, what's this? Tables covered with snack foods. The warming stove could be used to warm up a plate of food, melting something, or maybe starting a fire. Melt the blank Universal Brotherhood ID card. We'll do that. You melt it such that it obscures the lack of ID information, but is still recognizable as a Universal Brotherhood key card. Walk away. What's this? This is going to be more snacks. There's a variety of sweets, including some red and blue candy. Ah, the red pill? Do you want the red pill or the blue pill? Janitor. What is this? It looks like the maintenance staff has left their equipment out. Look at the tools. There's a hammer, a number of screwdrivers, and seemingly random collection of screws, bolts, and nuts. Look at the cleaning solvents. There is a can labeled kerosene and a can labeled paint solvent. Take the kerosene can. You take it. Okay. Look at the cleaning solvents. Yep. Look at something else. Walk away. If you did not use the stove, you could have used the cleaning solvents to damage the card too. As you approach the janitor, he looks up, seeming surprised that anyone noticed he was there. What do you want? I need a little information. I'm willing to pay for it. Okay, as long as I don't lose my job or anything, how much are you talking about? I don't know yet. Let's talk and then I'll pay you what it's worth. Oh yeah, like my grandpa used to say, the check is in the mail. Don't think so. Whatever happened to trust? Put some money up front or no deal. Oh, thank goodness for having high charisma. Ha ha ha. I'm not exactly flush. So, how about 50 and now and 100 if I can use what you've said? Wow, you must be worse off than me. Okay, here's my cred stick. He hands you his cred stick and you transfer 100 nuya into it. So now he thinks he's worse off than me, but he's still going to take my money. Okay, what do you want to know? Have you seen Jessica Watts around today? Nope, but that don't mean much. Most of this place is off limits to me. I need a computer terminal. You know where one is? The only computers I've seen in the place are in the office section of the home, behind the staff-only doors. Tell me what areas of this place you have access to. I only have access to the public space which we are in now. The storage room, locker room, and the office. What do you know of the areas you don't have access to? The brothers and sisters live in what's called the home, which I've heard has the kitchen and dorm rooms. From there I've been told there's a ton of security protecting what the freaks call the inner sanctum, but I've never seen any of that stuff. I want to get into the office. Will your key card cost me? What will your key card cost me? There's no way I'm giving you my card for you to cause trouble with. That sort of thing would come back to haunt me. Where can I get a different key card? Sometimes the staff leave key cards and uniforms in the locker room. Tell you what, for 300 new yen I could let... Oh! Okay, but make it quick before someone looks over. After you put 150 new yen into his cred stick, he opens the door to the storeroom. I clicked on accident. Urgh. Basically, I know what the option was. I clicked based off what happened. I apparently had a charisma thing that let me reduce the price to 150 because it's a fishing operation. Crates labeled liquefied cane sugar, 1 gallon cans, 24 count. You see lots of these around on the shelves. Liquefied cane sugar. They like sugar. There's a reason for that. Box full of industrial toilet cleaner. Large tub is labeled cooking lard. The lid is extremely greasy. Take the lard. Lard doesn't fit in pockets. You're going to have to carry it around. That's interesting. His shipping pallet has 6 boxes of chloroform bottles on it. Chloroform could be used to knock someone out if you get them alone. Take a bottle. Easily slips into your pocket. Okay. Door to the locker has been ripped off. Search the locker. There are 2 uniforms crammed into the locker. Take the orc-sized janitor uniform. You put the janitor's coveralls over your clothes. Walk away. Okay. The locker door has tape over the latch to prevent it from locking. Search the locker. The locker contains neatly clipped articles and a uniform that will fit a human or an elf. Read the articles. The articles are about a variety of missing persons cases in which the missing person had become a member of the Universal Brotherhood. In the articles, a spokesman for the Brotherhood says that these people are not missing. They have cut ties to the families who abused them as children. I could take the uniform. Janitor's uniform does not fit you. So yeah, this is uniforms for whatever race you are. Okay, what is in here? The locked door is ajar. Search the locker. The locker has a well-worn uniform that would fit a dwarf. In the uniform's pocket is a key card. Key card has a big Universal Brotherhood logo with the name Edward Sharpell Janitor. Walk away. I am not a dwarf. Let's go back to talking now. I've never seen you before. Go away. Let me check my inventory. I am still supposedly wearing the First Nation armor. I am down to $1,800. Unless I get a lot of money out of this, my next run is going to be very, very low numbers of people. Father Willie Hansen. Father Willie's greasy black hair and disturbing tattoos, and my hands are off the mouse. Father Willie's greasy black hair and disturbing tattoos are quite the contrast to the flawless features and exquisite clothes of Lynn Telestrian. He doesn't look the part of a spokesman. You see the adulation in the eyes of those who linger around him, just to back in his presence a moment more. Apparently, he is a charismatic speaker. He also appears to have either heterochromia or a lazy eye. I think it's heterochromia. I think one eye is a different color than the other. If it's a lazy eye, one of his eyes is looking up in the back of his skull and the other one's looking out. Might be a cyber eye, but I really doubt it considering where we are. Welcome, my friend from the shadows. I rejoice to be with you. The shadows? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I lived in the shadows for many years until I came into the light and fellowship of the Universal Brotherhood. I see on you the chains of guilt and sorrow, built link upon link by the crimes you commit in the name of Nuyen. We each carry chains of our own creation. Yes, that is what I have told myself for years, until the weight of my chains brought me to the pit of despair. But the Universal Brotherhood saved me, and it can save you too, my friend. I hope so, Father. A hopeful soul is filled with strength. What can I do to add to this strength? I'd like to speak to Lynn Telestrian. Oh, Father, I have discovered a pressing maintenance issue. Yes, what is it? It's something that needs the attention of a senior leader. I would rather not discuss it out here. Ah, very well. I am one of the elders. Can I help you with that? Where is the problem? It's in the storage room. I'll meet you there. Okay, that was my timer, so I'm going to go to a new video. See you in a moment.